out. You talked a little bit about this last week, but just to be able to lock back in and then you look at the stat sheet, it's not really easy to do what you did today.
Yeah, just want to be sharper out of the gate. This outing, I put a pretty big emphasis mentally on, executing in the first inning. I feel like I'm pretty good at fighting back because I had to do it a lot last year. So I definitely don't want to get in the habit of, allowing runs in the first inning. I have so much faith in, the offense that we produce, but, when you give them that setback a little bit, it makes the game harder. And, just want to be sharper out of the gate.
In terms of your tempo, it looked like a couple of times you wanted to get the ball, get right back on that. Is that typically how you would like the outing to go, just, control the tempo, kind of go a little bit quicker?
Yeah, for sure. Just want to be rolling. When I'm rolling and throwing strikes, everything's good, so I like that tempo.
What did Jay tell you when you came out for the visit?
Just to sum it up, he just said, be yourself. You're a competitor. That we chose you for a reason, and kind of stuck with me a little bit.
And what were you doing that you needed to fix early? Like, were you just overly excited, or what was it?
Just settled down, just executed. Made better pitches when it mattered.
So you mentioned being purposeful, wanting to get out to a strong start. Did you change up your routine at all for the game, or not really?
No. I'm pretty, I would say, strict on my routine. Had the same routine since last year. Just wanted to really slow it down and go one pitch at a time. I feel like just want to win with location more, and started to do that in the second, fourth innings.
How important is it for you to sort of land that slider? And when I say land, I mean have it start at the hip and then just have it drop off the table like that, when they just kept on swinging at those low pitches time and time again.
Yeah, really important. Obviously, just want to execute with that pitch. Keep it down, press my eyes down when I throw it, and yeah.
Have you struck out 15 before?
Never. I'm not sure, but my highest double digits, I want to say like 11 or 12, maybe in high school. So milestone for sure.
Were you ever aware of what you were doing out there? Or is it merely just locked in, get the dugout, routine, and come back out?
I'm usually just locked in. I don't really look at the stats during the game at all. Just worried about the next pitch.
Talk about your relationship with Luis. He called a pretty good game as well. And what's that bond been like? He's caught you a couple of times already now. What's that bond like with him, and I guess just in general, him catching?
Yeah, he just has so much experience. He's very good behind the plate, very solid. Keeps things in front. Just does his best back there. That's all you can ask for. And he's really good, just super experienced.
Your final, I guess, starting outing before SEC play, kind of where do you feel like you're at? And honestly, the excitement level, you guys got some games for you personally, just to get back out there next week against Missouri.
Yeah, I feel like I'm making really good progress, just working with Coach Yeski, Coach Johnson, everybody. Like I said, just want to be sharper earlier in the game. It's my main focus.
Going to 95 pitches in 7 innings, did you feel like your momentum was building as you kept going, or what did it feel like?
Yeah, for sure. I throw a lot of pitches in bullpens for this reason exactly. Want to be able to go later in the game, so put a pretty big emphasis on that as well.
Is that a lot for you this early in the season?
Honestly, no. I feel like I'm in pretty good condition to be able to go that long. So.
Do you feel like you could have gone longer if you could have had the opportunity?
Yeah, for sure. And that's why I want to be sharper in the first, because I want to say it was 20-something pitches after the first inning. Cut that in half. That carries into another inning in the future.
Handing the ball to Zach there, just the way he's been pitching for you guys. What has he meant? Just this kind of middle innings guy, obviously today, later innings guy.
Yeah, no, I love Zach pitching. I love watching him pitch. Just super confident. He's going to throw strikes. It's a good person to pass the ball to. So very confident in him and his abilities.
What do you think makes this changeup so good?
Just the way he throws it. It's super comfortable for him. Super deceptive.
What are you looking forward to most going into SEC play coming up?
Just competing with the team. This team is just so fun to play with. Everybody's in it for the right reason. Literally everybody. So it's very cool. Just excited to compete.
What's the difference between a Jay Johnson mound visit and a Nate Yeski mound visit?
Not too much. I listen to what they say, not who it is or how they're saying it.
What they say, how's it different, I guess?
I don't know. I feel like just kind of locked in a little bit. I tried the same. Coach Yeski, if it was Milam from shortstop, Coach Johnson, everybody.
Anything else? Thank you, Ann.
Appreciate it.
Turn to the mound. Looking forward to a good day.
Jared, can you just kind of talk about what their starter did well today? Just what Jay said his location and just where he wanted to go. He was kind of going like off the defense.
Yeah, he did a great job just changing speeds, obviously, to righties with the fastball changeup and then to lefties, fastball, curveball. It was hard to kind of wait back on that a little bit, and he did a good job locating. I know I think it was my third at bat. He did a good job locating 2 fastballs in on me for 2 strikes. So, kudos to him for doing that and for keeping us in check for a lot of innings there.
Jay also said he probably got a little bit greedy on the pitch they threw to you for the home run. Can you just kind of talk about your approach and where you feel like you kind of shrunk the zone over the past year now and obviously heading into the SEC play?
Yeah, I think, just having more college at-bats up under my belt, obviously helps a lot. And then guys protecting me in the lineup like Derek and Danny who are around me, so I'm getting pitched to a little bit more and just, not trying to do too much, just stay within myself and put a good swing on a good pitch.
How much easier is life for you at the plate when Derek's getting on every single time, pretty much?
Yeah, it's great. It's a RBI machine, with me and Dickinson right there, and so obviously with Curiel getting on base over 50% of the time, it's great, and he's done a great job taking quality at bats day in and day out.
And then on that ball in the first inning that hit off the top of the wall, did you think that was gone?
I had no idea. It was kind of a weird play. I didn't hear any bang or anything, so obviously it probably hit the padding on the fence, and then obviously the camera showed that. So, but happy with the double.
What's it like playing defense for a guy like Anthony when he just 7 in a row at one point, obviously ended with 15 strikeouts?
Yeah, it was pretty boring out there today. Didn't really have a whole lot to do. I think they put 7 or 8 balls in play in total in 9 innings, so it was a great day for our pitching staff.
What about his ability just to battle? He got a little trouble in the first and, really barely allowed a base runner the rest of the way.
Yeah, I think, he just settles into the game nicely. He's done that for a couple starts now. Obviously, he's going to work on starting off better, but he's done a great job, and, he's obviously gone out there and given us a chance to win every game he's pitched in, and, our hitters have done a great job picking him up. And I think going into SEC play, that was probably his best start of the year, obviously, and so look for him to keep rolling.
When you guys have added a transfer bat to the lineup, especially this season when you had more transfers, when can you tell that they get it in terms of what you guys are trying to accomplish offensively?
Yeah, I think Coach Johnson does a great job laying that out from day one in the fall. So really from then on out, they have a good idea of it. And obviously we faced one of the best pitching staffs in the country all fall and preseason in the spring. So for us, now that we're in season, it's just, sticking to our fundamentals and our training and staying within our plan.
When Jay's doing those hitting meetings, sometimes in the middle at bat, just before the next at bat, what do you think he's trying to accomplish there, and what does he usually say?
Yeah, he's just getting us to slow the game down. I don't think it's anything more than that. Obviously at times our pitcher needs to sit on the bench and take a break, especially when Ant was dealing like he was. He needs to kind of catch his breath and reset. So sometimes it's that. I don't know if it's anything ever crazy. It just hey, catch your breath here, reset, and go have a good at bat.
Steven said earlier this week about just kind of maybe the theme was just kind of keeping things simple, not trying to get outside of yourself. And you kind of alluded to it. Obviously this is a game that can be kind of crazy, but do you feel like it's really just play our game and live up to our standard and what we want to be?
Absolutely. We show up every day. We prepare the same way. We go about our business the same way. So when we take the field, no matter who's in the other dugout, we're going to play our brand of baseball. And the more games that we do that, we give ourselves a better chance to win. So that's kind of just been our goal is, play to our standard.
Have you seen Danny grow as a power hitter this year?
Well, I don't know. I already had 18 homers last year at Utah Valley. So, that's very impressive in any conference. And in college baseball in general. So, I'm sure he had some juice in him, and then in the fall we saw it a little bit. And, now that the season's here and wind's blowing out to left, he's obviously got a good bit of homers, and it's going to be fun, me and him.
Anything else for Bear? All right, thank you, Bear.
Thank you.